Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be another reading vlog style type video. I'm going to be reading on my Kindle for a full week and giving y'all some of my recommendations at the end of it. How this idea came about was last week I was reading the Tandem Read books in the Throne of Glass series. If you haven't seen that video, you should definitely go watch it. And the whole time that I was reading those books, because they were very chunky, like it was like a 1,400 page adventure that I was on. The whole time I was reading those books, I missed reading on my Kindle so bad. I could have downloaded the books on my Kindle, but they were kind of expensive, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that, but I just could not wait to finish those books to read on my Kindle again. So I was like, you know what? Once I get through these books, I'm going to read on my Kindle for a full week, and I'm gonna love every second of it. I love being able to lay down in bed and like hold my book up, especially with a pop socket. I don't think I would enjoy reading on this as much without the pop socket. Like, the pop socket's a game changer, but I figured I could go through the week and read some different books on Kindle Unlimited, and by the end of the video, I'll have some recommendations for y'all. I'll also recommend some books on Kindle Unlimited that I've read in the past before this video. So I have already picked out a book for this week. It's called The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. And I've heard really good things about this book. It's about this girl, Hannah. She is a executive protection agent, aka bodyguard, which is already really interesting because you don't typically think of girls being bodyguards. And she gets not hired, but like her agency puts her on an assignment to be the bodyguard for this famous celebrity that comes into town. He's an actor and he's really famous. All the girlies love him. Like, he's super cute, popular, just, you know. So it sounds really cute. Like I said, I've heard good things about the book, so I'm going to start that as my first book. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm gonna sit on the couch, start reading, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit once I get somewhat into the book. It's been a couple of hours since I've last talked to y'all, and I am currently 17% of the way through the book. So far, we kind of learned like the backstory of this girl. I think her name is Hannah. We kind of learned like the history of where she works at this like bodyguard place, and we actually just met the guy that she's going to be the bodyguard for, this like celebrity. And it's actually kind of cool because the book takes place in Houston and I live in Austin, so it's fairly close to home. It's not like so good to where I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be like a 5-star book, like it's grabbed my attention completely. Like, it's not like that yet, but it's also just, it's not bad, you know, like it's a normal book, like it's good and I want to keep reading it. But yeah, I took a shower, I'm all comfy, I feel good. I'm either gonna lay in bed or sit on the couch. I kind of want to go lay in bed. It is so cold out. It's like 10 degrees, so I kind of want to lay in bed and read. But yeah, depending on how much I read, I'll either talk to you guys tonight or I'll just fill y'all in on everything in the morning. We're now getting to like the parts where they're actually interacting more. Hannah and Jack. Jack is the actor that she's the bodyguard for, which it is a little weird. I feel like Hannah's not acting like a bodyguard. Like, I feel like they're already just like best friends kind of. I am 43% through the book, which is chapter 15. I feel like she also breaks the fourth wall in this, the main girl. So like the story will be like playing, you know, whatever, like I'm reading, and then she'll stop and like talk as if she's like talking to the reader. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening, but yeah, it's kind of like a different style of writing than I'm used to, but I really like it. So I'm hoping to make it probably to like 70% by the end of the day, so I have another like 27% left today, which I think is definitely doable because it's only like 4:15 right now. So yeah, that's where I am. Okay, hi guys. I think it's the next day from the last time that I talked to y'all. I ended up finishing the book just like 20 minutes ago, and I wanted to give y'all my final thoughts on it. So, the last time that I talked to y'all, I don't remember how far through I was. I know that I filmed that I ended up getting to 70% last night, but when I woke up this morning and read after that 70%, things got crazy in the book. So first of all, something happened in the second half of the book that I was like, if this is the way that this book is going to end, or like if this is the plot twist, like this book's going to be rated 2 stars. I was not having it for the way that I thought the book was about to go, like the way that she was making it seem. But the plot twist ended up having another plot twist that played off as something that is mentioned earlier in the book, and it ended up being okay, guys. So like everything was okay. I will say that the book, I thought the book was going to be YA, and it felt pretty YA up until the last like 10%. Some morbid stuff was going on. So I don't know if it's considered YA. I hope that it's not, because there was a lot of talk about, I don't want to like say it because that's a spoiler. There's a lot of talk about like gun violence, and there was, you know, just some stuff that I was like, yeah, definitely maybe some people should not be reading this. But overall, I don't know what I'm going to rate it for sure yet. I have a weird feeling it's going to be like a 3.75. It's going to be between a 3 and a 4. Like, I didn't love it. I would recommend it though. So it has to be above a 3. I don't know. I feel like my heart is just like telling me like it's a 3.75, but I'm gonna sit on it overnight. It was a good book. I would recommend it. It was cute. I got through it really fast, but it wasn't, you know, like my favorite. Like, I didn't just absolutely love it. I probably won't think about it every single day like some of my 4 to 5 star reads. So I don't know what I'm gonna read next yet. I need to scroll through Kindle Unlimited and look at the books. I don't even know what genre I'm in the mood for, honestly. Like, I kind of want fantasy. I just love fantasy so much, and every time I take a break from fantasy to read like a romance or something, I just want to go back to fantasy. So I'm gonna look through Kindle Unlimited. I need to work out first though, and then I'm gonna scroll through and pick something. So I'll get back to y'all in like an hour or 2, and I'll let you know what the next book is gonna be. Hi guys, it is a couple hours later. I ended up not working out. I literally just sat here and watched TV and relaxed, but I've been scrolling on Kindle Unlimited looking for a book, and I think that I found one. It's called Same Time Next Year by Tessa Bailey. It is a novella, so it's only like 150 pages, but I've always wanted to read a Tessa Bailey book. I've heard good things about her. And it's also like a kind of a sports romance. There's like a hockey player in it, which I've never read a sports romance before, but I will give y'all a quick rundown of the book. So apparently there's this girl, she works at a bar, which is like the local hangout for the local hockey team, and her half-brother's actually on the team, and she does have a soft spot for one of the guys on the team, but her brother has one of those strict, like, you cannot date any one of my friends, like, you're not dating anyone on this team. But one of the guys, Sumner, that's kind of an interesting name, I guess he's not from the US, because it says that his work visa is about to expire, and he has to marry someone in the US, or else he's gonna get basically like shipped back to Canada. So funny enough, the team actually tries to get her and that guy together so that they can get married and he can stay on the team and just in the US. So that seems kind of cute, actually. It's also very new. It says it was published December 1st of 2023. I also had to make sure that this novella like was a standalone book, because I feel like you don't really see novellas not from a series, you know? Like, I feel like you never see standalone novellas, so I was a little confused at first. But it has 20,000 reviews, and it says the average is 4 stars, so it seems pretty good. I'm a little weary because it's a novella, so I feel like it's going to be very fast-paced. But I kind of feel like I want that right now. I've read so many long fantasy books lately that I just want some, like, easy, fast, lighthearted books. So we're going to start with this Same Time Next Year. I am going to go take a shower real quick first before it gets too late. It's already 9:03 at night. So I'm going to go take a shower, and then once I get out, we will start reading. It is the next day. I am 54% through Same Time Next Year. Guys, this is literally one of the worser books I've ever read. I'm not even lying. Like, you cannot get through one sentence without there being some sort of like spice scene or spice talk. Like, it's literally a novella, and it is one of the spiciest books I've ever read. Like, I want to DNF it, but at the same time, like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna finish it just because it's so short and I'm already 54% of the way through. But like, there is so much spice in this book. It is unbelievable, and it is just so cringy how fast this like whole book is flying by, which I get, it's a novella, so like it's super short, things are gonna fly by, but like not in the way that this one is. Like, it's just, I can't even explain it. This might be, I don't know off the top of my head if I've ever rated a book 2 stars, but if I haven't, this is going to be the first one, because I don't know. I want to see how it ends. I don't know, something about it, like, it's almost so cringy that I just have to know how it ends, because I need to see how cringy the ending is. I don't know. I've heard really good things about Tessa Bailey. I don't know what this is. I literally have no idea what this is. I don't know where it came from, why she made it, but like, this is just not probably going to be a recommendation I'm going to give anyone. It's just nonstop spice. Like, literally non-stop. I cannot get through a sentence without there being something, and it's just so annoying. So that's where I'm at. It is a couple hours later from the last time that I talked to y'all, and I finished the book, and yeah, it was not for me. Like, it's probably going to be a 2 stars. It was literally just the spice, and I'm someone who does not mind spice in books, but this book was like unbelievably, it just had way too much. You could not get a sentence or two without the main guy character saying something about just like the spiciest things ever. Like, he was literally like obsessed. It was kind of weird. I'm gonna give Tessa Bailey another chance because I've heard good things about it, and I'm gonna read one of her full-length books, but literally this book was not it. Unless you just love rushed, spicy times 10 books, maybe you'll like this, but I did not. So unfortunately and sadly, this is not a book that I will recommend to y'all, but I did want to give y'all some other recommendations. So I don't know how often Kindle Unlimited like switches out their books, like what's on Kindle Unlimited. I have no idea how often they do that. So for the time being, these books are still on Kindle Unlimited. I know that for sure, but I don't know how long they're gonna be on there. So I wanted to give y'all 2 thrillers. So I recently discovered, I don't know how to say her name, Freda McFadden. I had always heard good things about her books, like especially The Housemaid, which I did end up reading. That is on Kindle Unlimited, and I gave that book 4 stars. It was so good. I didn't like it at first because one of the main women characters was just so annoying, but you learn why she was like that at the end of the book, and the plot twist was just too good. That's not even the first book I read by her though. This was actually the first book that I read on my Kindle when I got it, and that was The Inmate by the same author, Freda McFadden. That book was, actually, I may have rated that one 3. I can't remember now, but that one was pretty good too. That one had a good couple plot twists. I feel like there's honestly a lot of really good like mystery, like thriller books on here. I feel like there's not very many well-known like romance novels. I just realized that Catherine Center, who wrote the first book that I read, The Bodyguard, she has another book on here. Why does Freda McFadden have every single book of hers on Kindle Unlimited? I don't understand how she has all of those. But The Perfect Marriage, Never Lie. The Perfect Marriage isn't by her, that's by Geneva Rose. But another one is The Spanish Love Deception, that's on Kindle Unlimited. But yeah, guys, that is everything for this video. I got to read 2 books, which one of them was a novella, but I feel like I did us all a favor by letting y'all know that you should not read that book because it was not good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all have any Kindle recommendations for me that are on Kindle Unlimited, put them down in the comments. I would love to know y'all's recommendations. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.